Hello Libra and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading. Let's see what your reading is about. Alright, we'll take these two cards. Your reading is about self-esteem and love. Solar plexus and the heart, the energy flowing between your solar plexus and your heart. The heart chakra is just above the solar plexus, so I think there's a little bit of a conflict I feel between your self-esteem and your wanting to love something, or a relationship. It could be you as an individual versus the relationship, and whether it's like it's befitting you, it is good for you, it does good for you, because the solar plexus is all about the individual and the ego as well. What works for me, what is my energy, what serves me, where do I feel good? So I think it's about you, and definitely about a relationship or something which you love doing. So it's like could be a little bit of a conflict between what suits you, what adds to you in personality versus what you really love. Okay, let's see what the reading is about. That just came when I saw these cards. Let's see if the what the tarot has to tell us. We'll start by looking at the past, Libra. What is this these cards about? Three of Swords. See, definitely about feelings. The High Priestess and the Strength card. Okay, the Empress and the Seven of Coins. So just see how it is for you, whether it is a relationship or it is something other than the relationship, which is been the experience wasn't very favorable. It hurt you a lot, or whatever has happened, that has hurt you. It's not always people saying something or people doing something. The overall experience has not been very good, because when you think about it, it only causes you hurt, right? But with the High Priestess over here, you are meditating upon whether to be what in the past. There is nothing you did, like, let's say whatever has happened, you were probably just coming to terms with how you've been hit by it. Okay, so you really did not take any steps, which is actually a good thing. You've just been focusing, meditating and looking inward, to find your strength to come out of this, and to find your strength to see what nurtures you. You've been a little quiet with respect to it, Libra. You have not responded. You've just been in that quiet zone wondering what to do, because like these cards say, it's all about you versus something you love or a relationship. So whatever has hurt you in the past, Libra, you've been dwelling, how you need to proceed with this, because at a certain level you do feel that you've done, all what you could. You've probably, since these are cards for the past, maybe you've, dwelt on it enough, and now you feel that there is something, you need to take a step forward. So you've been mulling over, what is it, how do you need to proceed? So let's see, what is coming up in your present. So it's been something which has really, it's required a lot of strength and effort from your part, probably to keep your cool and, not react and respond immediately. You've been waiting patiently, biding your time to, just, be with this experience and see, all perspectives of it, what, all the, and seeing it from various angles to, decide the next course. So you have been in that quiet zone, Libra, just mulling over things. Sorry. Let's see what's in your present. We have the World card. So this particular cycle has definitely come to an end. All your meditation dwelling has yielded something. Let's see. Eight of Wands, things are set to get started all over again. Things are going to pick up pace. See, we have Seven of Coins and the Eight of Wands. The sevens is all about being with that thing. Then the Eight of Wands talks of movement. So here you have done what you could. Now you realize that I need to stop this, because, or maybe you've got your answer and you need to put it into action with the Eight of Wands. Three of Pentacles It's like, coming out in the open and, working with others as well, or, just practicing, putting into practice all what you have been figuring out for yourself in these few cards. Four of coins. However, see, three of coins, four of coins. Though, you feel that, you need to do something, you are a little insecure with what you are doing right now. You don't feel completely confident, as in, you feel that, is it going to work for me, or is it going to be is going to work to my detriment. You have insecurity with respect to, putting your plans into action. And the two of cups, and with respect to patching up with somebody. So here it does clarify that, it is about approaching somebody or connecting with somebody, uniting with somebody, but you have your insecurity with respect to that relationship. See, it could be any relationship, because the cups are all about your emotional connection with people. So even if it has been a fallout, or, something unpleasant with respect to somebody at work, within the family, friend, colleague, anybody, it's just that now you're wondering, you have your fear and insecurity with respect to this relationship and its future. The patching up is also, there probably on your mind, Libra. You like to always stay in that balance, keep things going in a nice way. But you are looking at, the future of it. You're like, it's okay, I patch up and things become okay, but what after that? Will this entire thing happen again? That is the insecurity you have, with the long term aspect of, whatever happened in the past, that all right, in the present it becomes better, then what after that? Okay, and we'll check that in the with the tarot for future. So we have the moon card, which is talking of, again, it's some kind of completion. Look, she's walking away. It's over and done, right? But there are some certain shadows which are beneath her. Maybe, those are the things which, are there. But at a certain level, things are over and you are moving ahead, right? I just get a feeling that, here this clear water, the reflection is quite clear. Maybe, internally you do know what it is that, you're moving away from, and what is it that you're moving towards. But definitely a completion of this phase. Two of coins. I feel for now, you in the days to come, it is like, that patch up is quite possible, definitely there. But, you will not take a decision with respect to staying or breaking away from the relationship, at least for now, because you've got your insecurity a little with respect to how things are going to pan out. So I think in the days to come, you will not take a decision, you will go with the things, the way they are. Because, that five of cups, it is all about, looking back at the past, analyzing it a little bit. See, I did tell you here, there is this something beneath, in the subconscious, right, which is being not being cleared. Maybe you don't want to, it's more important that you come out of it, then take your time to look back at what is pending, what is remaining, what is it that you're still holding on. So, you will probably have the patch up, but you'll keep things in balance, but continuing to feel very unhappy with respect to what has happened in the past. The King of Swords, excellent card to get. This is where the logic kicks in. This is where the practicality kicks in. This is where the thought process kicks in. It's a wonderful card to get, which cuts the Five of Cups energy. It's like, you probably will tell yourself that I've spent enough time, feeling bad and, having regret and moping about something. I need to get a lot more practical with respect to this entire thing. King of Wands is a no nonsense person. He needs to get work done. He needs to have execution happening. It's not only about dwelling or keeping it in mind or in your heart. You've got to put it in practice. See what is the best thing, the logical, unbiased, practical, and being honest with yourself, that this is what is working. So this is what needs to be done. And we have the Two of Swords, right? But even, see, you are going to be swinging between things. However, I do feel that, you'll have a more practical and a workable approach to things, to this relationship, but you won't be deciding. You'll still be weighing your pros and cons, but this is not the time you feel that I can decide anything now, and that is perfectly all right. These are important decisions to make, and having your own decision is one thing, and also checking in with the universe, what is pending, what more is left, how things are going to develop, what more is in store is another thing. So yes, for now, clear out those emotions, be a lot practical, but the decision is not going to happen right now, but the clarity of mind is definitely going to be there, okay, with respect to it. So let us see what the guidance is from the oracle. What would the oracle like to tell? You got a lovely card of prosperity. So let's see. And if you have your insecurity with respect to finances, or will you, maybe the other person does provide you for you in a particular way, so that could be the concern, that if you just kind of break away, take a snap decision, will you have enough for yourself? This card tells you that don't worry, for now you will not lack anything, okay? You will not lack anything. See, the relationship is set to get better. So it's a good idea not to take any decision now. Like I think I just mentioned, that the universe also has something to contribute to your situation, right? So you just wait for that. Things are definitely going to, get better. Even the Two of Cups promises it. But your own personal view with respect to it, you need to hold on to, you need to hold off taking a decision for now. Yeah. Anything else? Prioritize. See what is important at this point in time for you. That's why you're being urged also not to take the decision. See what is important. Take a little time off, to clear things for yourself. That is also the King of Swords. He's also somebody who's, like I said, very practical and dwells in the truth. So be, have that kind of a perspective that, what is it that I really need in the practical aspects of my life right now? Is it really, really important to take the decision right now? Is this the practical thing to do? That's for you to figure out, take some time off, Libra. But do see what is important at this point in time or for the coming few days. And here, see, this card says, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So there is something with respect to the relationship which I feel is going to come, be revealed to you in days to come. So yes, it would be a good idea not to take a decision, but just, figure out your priorities. See, just balance out things for yourself in your thought, and, how you would like to proceed. But wait for the universe to add its own, before you can take that decision, right? So, okay, Libra, with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.